Hey everyone, James Azar here with CyberHub Engage. Today is Monday, August 5th, 2019, and here are your 60 seconds of cyber. The notorious Chinese state-sponsored hacking group APT-10, which is believed to act for the country's Ministry of State Security, is the most likely culprit behind a cyber campaign targeting US utility companies in July of this year. The disclosure on August 1st was made by researchers at Proofpoint who warned that persistent targeting of any entity that provides critical infrastructure should be considered an acute risk. The profile of this campaign is indicative of specific risks to US-based entities in the utilities sector. The campaign itself was a spear phishing campaign that targeted company employees with emails perpetrating to be from the National Council of Examiners for Engineering and Surveying. Emails that claimed to be delivering professional examination results, but which were actually delivering malicious Microsoft Word attachments. More on that story later this week, I hope. Capital One and GitHub have been sued. Here we go. This week, as part of a class action lawsuit filed in California, of course, on allegations of failing to secure or prevent a security breach during which the personal details of more than 106 million users were stolen by the hacker. While Capital One is named in the lawsuit because it was its data that the hacker stole, GitHub was also included because the hacker posted details about the hack on the code sharing website. And to Naples, Florida, which has fallen victim to a cyber attack, the fourth Florida city to be hit by hackers in less than 2 months. What was stolen? $700,000. That's according to city manager Charles Chapman V. The system fell victim to a targeted spear phishing scheme. The funds were paid to a fake bank account the attacker provided while posing as a representative from the Right Construction Group, a Naples news release states. In a spear phishing attack, the hacker disguises the email to make it look like it's from a trusted source. This type of business email compromise targets businesses and individuals performing wire transfer payments, according to the FBI. Last year, victims in Florida lost $82,979,768 to this type of scam. That is a statistic according to the FBI. We will address business email compromise in this week's Goodbye Privacy podcast, so make sure you subscribe. That's it for today. Make sure you share, subscribe, and let all your friends know you care about their security and privacy as well. Hey everyone, James Azar here with CyberHub Engage. It's Tuesday, August 6th, and here are your 60 seconds of cyber for today. A new strain of ransomware called Mega Cortex is beginning to fill part of the void left by GN Crab and other variants that have so far been discontinued. This specific ransomware is targeting large corporations with huge ransom demands. This is according to new research released on Monday by Accenture's iDefense. In some cases, the authors of Mega Cortex are demanding as much as $5.8 million in ransom. Although it's not clear if any victim have paid that amount, this is according to Leo Fernandez, the senior malware analysis and countermeasures at iDefense. Pearson, one of the largest publishers of print and digital textbooks, has revealed it has suffered a major data breach. This is according to the Wall Street Journal. Though news of the data breach is only going public today, the actual breach happened around November of 2018, and the FBI notified the company about the cyber attack in March of this year. The breach affected more than 13,000 school and university accounts, with some accounts containing information on hundreds of thousands of students at those institutions. This is becoming a bigger nightmare. The information that has been allegedly given up is first and last names, email addresses, date of birth. Those were all obtained by the hack. Allegedly, luckily, and no social security numbers or financial information were accessed by the hackers. Exactly who was behind the attack is still unknown. Cybersecurity stock images are predictable at this point, right? A hooded man with a shadowy face in front of a keyboard, or a mysterious person in front of a binary code. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Well, OpenIDO, the open innovation practice from global design firm IDEO, thinks these images can be better. So it's hosting a contest to entice visual creators to make images that are eye-catching, informative, and clear. Cybersecurity, which could mean anything from data breaches, hacks, or policy changes, is a difficult concept to visually represent. So OpenIDEO is going to reward creators for their work. The group, in association with a private organization called the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation, issued an open call late last month for cybersecurity related images. Submissions with plans to award $7,000 to up to 5 people for those images. And also, congratulations to cybersecurity firm Cybereason for their $200 million round. Another aspect showing the great growth of the cybersecurity industry. So, Chris Roberts and everyone who I've spoken with, Ido Naori, where we talk about these images of cybersecurity and let's change them. We just said one organization that's doing it. I know we here at CyberHub Engage are going to be working tirelessly to submit our vision of images of cybersecurity and hopefully win a little bit of cash. But also, the industry continues to grow, companies continue to raise money, and we just wish us all a safe and secure Cyber Day, and the rest of the week we'll be back with more tomorrow. Make sure you share, subscribe, and follow us. Hey everyone, James Azar here with CyberHub Engage. It's Wednesday, August 7th, and here is your daily cyber briefing. It's Black Hat, so if you're in Vegas and you're watching us, great. I hope no one is hacking your shit. A known crypto mining campaign has managed to infiltrate over 500,000 machines worldwide and is evolving to not only mine for cryptocurrency, but to also steal access data. On Wednesday, researchers from Carbon Black's Threat Analysis Unit said the campaign, known as Somom Nero, I've been practicing it all morning, is enslaving systems via a botnet in order to elicit mine Monroe, an XMR file. Smumnero appears to go far beyond crypto mining and is now seeking to steal information from valuable targets. The malware has been upgraded with a secondary component that steals data in what they call access mining. In other news, here from Black Hat, FireEye said members of the group it calls APT41 from China penetrated and spied on global tech, communication, and healthcare providers for the Chinese government while using ransomware against game companies and attacking cryptocurrency providers for personal profit. The findings show how some of the world's most advanced hackers increasingly pose a threat to consumers and companies not traditionally targeted by state-backed espionage campaigns. A new malware strain named Calypso has been making the rounds for the past year, infecting users from all over the world. What stands out about this new threat is that besides classic malware features, which it does have obviously, such as the ability to steal your cryptocurrency wallet files, install a cryptocurrency miner, hijacking the user's clipboard to replace cryptocurrency addresses, Calypso also includes a somewhat strange feature that allows it to launch brute force attacks against WordPress websites. Yep, WordPress. This behavior is strange, mainly because most brute force attacks against WordPress sites are carried out by botnets of infected servers or specifically IoT devices. That's it for today's cyber briefing. Make sure you follow us, subscribe. We'll be back with more, and if you're in Vegas, I hope you're enjoying the dry climate of the desert, and make sure you let everyone know to catch up with us here with more from Black Hat tomorrow. Hey guys, James Azar here with CyberHub Engage. It's Thursday, August 8th, last day of Black Hat, and here's your daily cyber briefing. U.S. banking and insurance giant State Farm said it suffered a credential stuffing attack during which a bad actor was able to confirm valid usernames and passwords for State Farm online accounts. State Farm said it reset account passwords to all impacted accounts to prevent future abuse from said bad actor. The company is now notifying affected customers. A cybersecurity firm has discovered a flaw in WhatsApp that allows hackers to intercept and manipulate messages, potentially changing the identity of a message sender or even altering the text itself. Attackers could literally put words in someone's mouth. This is according to Checkpoint Research, being given out at Black Hat. It added that this gives the attackers the power to create and spread misinformation from what appears to be a trusted source, a new form of fake news. A new report from Wired details claims by a security researcher that leaked code has exposed potential security flaws in the Boeing 787 Dreamliner system, which could allegedly allow an individual to access a restricted part of the plane's network. That access may permit the individual to potentially gain control of things ranging from the aircraft's in-flight entertainment system to its flight control sensors. Boeing has denied those claims, saying the scenarios detailed by the researchers cannot affect any critical or essential airplane system and do not describe a way for remote attackers to access the important 787 systems like the avionics systems. More on this later this week, I hope by tomorrow. And finally, funny news of the day. Swedish retailer IKEA has apologized to affected customers in Singapore after the company inserted 410 individual email addresses in the wrong message field of a promotional email and sent it out. A spokesperson for IKEA Singapore said the incident occurred last Thursday and that it regretfully made an error inserting 410 individual email addresses in the to field in an IKEA service delivery promotion email sent to customers, making email addresses visible to all recipients of the mailer. Someone in marketing is getting fired. That's it for today's Cyber News. Make sure you subscribe, follow, and share. We'll be back with more tomorrow. Hey everyone, James Azar here with CyberHub Engage. It is Friday, August 9th, 2019, and here is your daily cyber briefing. The Australian Cybersecurity Centre, also known as the ACSC, has released an advisory on password spraying attacks. If you don't know what password spraying is, it's a type of brute force attack in which a malicious actor uses a single password against targeted user accounts before moving on to attempt a second password and so on. This technique allows the user to remain undetected by avoiding rapid or frequent account lockouts. The ACSC has provided recommendations for organizations to detect and mitigate these types of attack against their external services such as webmail, remote desktop access, or cloud-based services. From Vegas, Daniel Romero Perez and Mario Rivas Vivar, researchers at the NCC Group, announced the discovery of a major vulnerabilities on Thursday in name brand printers made by the likes of Xerox, HP, Lexmark, Kyocera, Brother, and so on. These flaws could be used by criminals as to gain long-term backdoor access into companies for possibly years on end, allowing them to come and go as they please undetected, stealing sensitive data. What's more is, criminals can spy on every print job and even send documents being printed to themselves or others unauthorized third parties. Interestingly, this announcement follows news that a Russian hacking team exploited unchanged default passwords in office printers this April in an attempt to gain access to sensitive corporate information. Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume, which has built a reputation of transparency and reliability, has warned users it's investigating an alleged leak of verification data. The alleged security leak could affect up to 60,000 individual users who sent identification information to Binance over the last year. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency news website CoinDesk has reported this. According to Binance, a hacker has claimed to possess 10,000 images of users that hold some similarities to the exchange Know Your Customer data, that's KYC data, a legal requirement by financial institutions for all customers attempting to trade, withdraw, and deposit funds to help prevent money laundering and fraud. This has been an extremely busy week. We hope if you were in Vegas, you enjoyed Black Hat and you will enjoy DEF CON over the weekend. That's it for news today. Make sure you subscribe, share, and let your friends know this is where you get your news quickly.